Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be teaching you guys a bit on how to actually set up your Kinect so it works for you with the Kinesicmouse. As you can see on my screen, I'm on the Kinesicmouse manual, which I'll have linked below this video. Now, the first thing I want to point out is that once everything's hooked up, and once again, make sure that it's hooked up into a USB 3.0 port, you want to actually position your Kinect at an optimal distance from your face because it's going to be reading your facial features and your facial movements. So as you can see on the manual, it says there is a minimum distance that it has to be away from your face, and that minimum distance is approximately 50 centimeters or 19.7 inches. If it's not that far, it might not work. Now, before you actually can use this device, you really want to make sure you download the Kinesicmouse. So in order to download it, you go to the link I sent you and you can right click and open the link, download the Kinesicmouse. So this software you can download right from here. Now you have to select what you are using. So if you're using an Orbeck 3D camera, a RealSense camera, or a Kinect for Xbox One camera, you're going to obviously click the different links. So in this case, I'm using a Kinect for an Xbox One camera. I'm going to click this link right here. And then it's going to give you a series of steps for downloading the Kinesicmouse. You're going to follow those steps and then you should have this software on your computer. Now I've already downloaded the Kinesicmouse, so I'm going to show you what happens when you open it. All you have to do is you go to the search bar at the bottom left, or you can have a link on your desktop or somewhere else in a folder. I find it easy to go to the search bar, and I would just type in Kinesicmouse. And as you can see, the Kinesicmouse pops up on the top of the search, best match. I'm going to click that. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? I'm going to click yes. And as you can see, some instructions regarding the Kinesicmouse pop up. Please read through the following steps to learn the basic controls. I'm going to click next. To start using the Kinesicmouse, position the camera optimally so your face is recognized. And as you can see here, the program will actually tell you if it's recognized or not recognized based on these very convenient smiley and sad faces, where obviously a smiley face indicates it's recognized and a sad face indicates it's not recognized. Then you can figure out that if you rotate your head left and right like this, the mouse pointer will move accordingly. And vertical movement moves the mouse pointer accordingly as well, up and down. There's various mouse clicks you can do by moving various parts of your face, including your mouth. For example, if you pucker your lips like that, then this kissing motion will perform a selected mouse click. For example, as you can see on the screen, you can have different clicks selected, such as the left click, the right click, the double click, and the click and drag. So depending on which one you have selected, the lip pucker, this motion, will do a right click action, or it could do a double click action. I'm just going to show you on the screen. It could do a right click, could do a double click, or it could do a click and drag based on what you have selected. You can also puff out your cheeks, like this motion here, to switch to the next mouse click. Sorry, it's a little bit of a tongue twister to switch between mouse and mouth. Now, next. Then the next part is it says to start using the Kinesicmouse, click the resume button in the main window menu. You can also use a customizable keyboard shortcut to toggle the pause button. So right now the pause is selected when you click Alt +1 at the same time on your keyboard. So what that does is it basically turns the Kinesicmouse program on and off. So if I click Alt 1 and it's off, it gets turned on. and if I click Alt-1 again, then it gets turned off. I'm going to click Finish. So as you can see, on the top left of my screen here, there's a little sad face, which means my face is not being recognized, which means my camera isn't optimally positioned.